Alright, moving on into Chapter 11-3, Arc Length and Sector Area. I got just a couple of quick examples for you. And as always, when watching, you want to pause and try and do it yourself, and then just check to see how you're doing. So we're going to find the length of the arc of ABC. And it really is helpful because we need to work from central angles, at least at this level right now. And what we have is a central angle, so we know that this arc measure is 130 degrees. This right here is length. We're looking for the length. How far do we walk around this portion of the circle? So basically, you're going to find the circumference and take a percent of it. And we have a handy dandy formula for that using some algebra. We're just going to have the circumference of the formula is 2 pi r times the percent, which is part over whole, 130 over 360. So we just plug in what we know and find what we don't know. So I have 2 pi times 24 times 130 over 360. And this is all the work I have to show because I'm just going to go over to my handy dandy calculator. 2 times 24 times 130 divided by 360. All right, and I get 17.3, so on, so on, so on. I can do approximate, exact, whatever. But I'm just going to round it to 17.3. And of course, don't forget the pi, the yummy, yummy pi, because that 17.3 doesn't cut it. 17.3 times the value of pi is what it is. I'm just too lazy to put pi in the calculator. If I wanted an approximate answer, I'd just take times, shift, pi, and I would get the exact 52 over thirds pi, or f to d, 54.5-ish. All right? So next example. We want to find the area of the shaded region. Same concept, even the same problem with the same numbers. But what now we're doing is area. And remember, area of a circle is just pi r squared. But we're going to take a percent of that. We're not going to take the whole area. We're just going to take this percent. So we're going to multiply it by part over whole. 130 over 360. All right? So I'm going to do pi times 24 squared times part over whole. And throw that into my wonderful calculator that makes our brains mush. 24 squared times 130 divided by 360. Boom, knock it out. 208, and 208's not my answer. No, no, no. Don't forget the pi. That's exact. And if I wanted approximate, I would just do this. Pi, enter, and then f to d. My area is about 653 square inches. All right, and 0.5-ish. Okay, that's it for this one. So I'm going to quickly do the next chapter shortly. Where's the bird, Mozart? Where's the bird? Where's the bird?
Where's the bird?
Where's the squirrel? Where's the bird?